Alright, good morning math fans. This is review 5.7, 5.9 for Alg2. We're going to start with stating the transformations of the following polynomial functions. All right, remember transformations, everything inside the parentheses deals with x values, it goes left and right. Everything outside the parentheses has y values, it goes up and down, and we have to state three things. We have to state what it is, the direction, CT, stop it, and the distance. So basically what it is, which way is it going, and how far is it going. Alright, so here we go. This is inside, it's subtracting, so it's a shift, and everything is backwards, so shift, that's the type, right, 3, because remember everything is backwards, it doesn't go left, it goes right. We're adding on the outside, so again we're adding, so that's a shift. And since it's outside, we're going up 7. All right, feel free to review your page of notes. What was I trying to say? Your page of notes, the page from your notes. Oh, anyways. Oh, I can't spit that out. Number 2, we're multiplying on the outside. So outside, that's vertical. That's your up and down. A vertical. And since we're multiplying by something less than 1, it means it's getting smaller. All right, so it's kind of, if you multiply by something less than 1, it gets smaller. Something bigger than 1, it gets bigger. So vertical shrink by, and you can either say 1/2. Or you can say by 2. I don't know how Miss Rowland's students deal with that, but my students, I tell them to shrink by 2 because shrinking by 2, I mean, in English, that means you're probably dividing. All right. So, anyways, and then the 8. Well, that's again, we're subtracting, so that's a shift. And it's outside, so it means we're going down 8. Remember, it's what is it? Which direction, how far. Cool. If you want to pause and do 3 and 4 on your own, that'd be a good idea. But here you go, we're inside and we're multiplying, so that is, we're inside, so it's horizontal. All right, and that's by 1/3, okay? Which, remember, everything's backwards. It's not really dividing by 3, it's multiplying by 3. So it's really a stretch. The effect it has is the opposite. By, you can say 1/3, but this is why I say use a 3 instead of 1/3, because stretching by 1/3 doesn't really make sense. So, but if you want to say stretch by 3, that's fine too. Again, consult. If Ms. Rowland wants you to put 1/3, or if Watts wants you to put 1/3, then you better put 1/3. My students, I don't care. And then we're going to go shift down 5. Alright, last one. We've got several things. We've got a 2, we've got a 3, we got a 9, we got a 12. So there's 4 things going on there. Let's start with the 2. That is it's outside and it's multiplying, so it's vertical. Stretch by 2. We're multiplying on the inside, so that is a horizontal shrink by 3, because remember everything inside's backwards. The 9 is a little tricky, right? Because the 9, you actually have to divide the 9 by the 3. It's kind of like going 3x minus 9 equals 0. All right, it becomes a positive 9, and then you divide by 3 to get x equals 3. It's the same idea, so it's not a shift to the right by 9, it's actually a shift to the right by 3. The insides are tricky. So the easiest way to think of that is, no eraser, is just to take the 9, flip it, and divide by the 3. And it becomes a positive 3. And then last but not least, you got the 12. So that's a shift up 12. And that's all of those bad boys. Cool.